Yo, welcome back to Solely Dope, More Than a Podcast. This is where we discuss all things dope. We rarely do this, have the same guest 2 weeks in a row. But when Brady wins another Super Bowl, we got to check in on Tampa Bay and see what's up. So, Jordan, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. You still not sipping on anything?
Oh, you know what? I actually don't have my LaCroix, aka O'Doul's for White Claw. No, nothing, no sip today. I was overhydrated for the game. I was nervous, sweating, chugging water. I don't know why I was nervous. I mean, I had the jacket strategy, in my back pocket. I don't know why I was even nervous. What's everybody else sipping on?
You're sipping on?
Oh, here we go.
Corey, you got anything?
Oh, I got vodka Sprite.
Ooh. Marcus? Borderline?
I'm with Jordan this week, man. I've had a terrible last couple weeks of dieting, so I'm keeping it up, but it's really just ginger kombucha. You know what I mean?
You're on the Emily stuff. How do you drink that kombucha, man?
Kombucha.
I enjoy it. It's like, I do the Tuesday thing, but like due to like the back issues, I haven't gotten a good workout in like weeks. And then Friday, Saturday, Super Bowl food Sunday, trying to start the week off right. So I can't drink already on Tuesday. So I throw everything off.
You got a back issue?
Oh man.
He's old.
I had a physical therapist come over the other day. I thought it was like a nerve issue. And so he ran me through all these tests and he's like, I think it's just like a postural thing, with your back. So he gave me some recommendations. And we're gonna see how that goes.
You got a lot going on medically, man.
Right, dude. Like I get out and my body just falls apart, man.
You leave Florida, move to California, age 25, 30 years.
Right. It's hard on the body out here, man. Shit.
Well, I got these little spicy pineapple organic seltzer. It's not all it's hyped up to be. I thought it'd be good, spicy.
Spicy pineapple.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like spicy pineapple. It's not good.
It says organic on there too?
Yeah, organic seltzer. I'm trying to be healthy like Marcus over here, but
wow.
80 cows, watching my figure.
I
gotta get these big shoulders,
Right. I was noticing that they looked a little small today. We puffed their chest
deflated.
Wait, so hold on a second. How much is a can of organic Bud Light premium seltzer there?
What do you mean how much? Like, does it cost or calories?
Yeah, it sounds like that's like I got to go to Whole Foods to get that or something.
I don't even know, man.
Go to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, right. It's got to be a health food store to get a organic seltzer.
I don't know, man. The wife picked it up for me, so
Probably got kombucha in it.
Yeah, probably. Making fun of Marcus, probably got kombucha.
Well, my thing is, like you said, now it's hyped up to be. I'm like, who is hyping that up? That's what I need to know.
I meant the title. I saw spicy pineapple. I was like, yeah, I love that. Nah.
It sounds up your alley. Sounds about you gotta try it.
That sounds like something you would like.
So what's the city like, Jordan? You guys got that championship ring? I know there's a pandemic going on, but it is Florida. Nobody really gives a shit in Florida.
I wish you guys would have, if you guys are on Snapchat, they have the hot zones, like where you can zoom in on areas and watch it. Cause I was sitting on my couch. I did not leave the couch, but now I could participate in all the madness on Snapchat. They were rioting in the streets. There was tear gas in Tampa to clear them out. There was burning stuff. They were jumping on cars, shutting down traffic. It was nuts. It was absolutely
not surprised.
Crazy. Yeah, nuts. All the bars. The mayor of Tampa was extremely upset because
I'm sure
no mask. The mask rule gone. Everybody was just out partying like nothing was going on at all.
COVID cases going up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They're doing a parade tomorrow. I believe they just announced that it's going to be a boat parade.
Okay.
So they probably had to do the parade immediate because they're like, oh, all the COVID cases are going to spike already. We might as well just do it all at one time. I don't know.
Isn't that how the Tampa Bay Lightning did their parade on boat? That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I missed that one. I'm going to miss tomorrow's too. I mean, boat parade on a Wednesday, unfortunately, it doesn't work in the schedule. But I mean, it should be pretty cool. Everybody that went to the Lightning one said it was probably one of the cooler parades because you're not just like sitting there, waiting for I guess to for catch a bead off a float. People are out there on their own boats and jet skis and stuff, getting close to everything. It's pretty cool.
So
Sounds like a busy day for the Coast Guard out there. You know what I mean?
It could have been you, Marcus. Could have been inspecting all the boats coming through.
Could be.
Before we break this game down, Jordan, I want you to take us through your mindset during the game. We know you had the jacket thing going. Did you follow through with it the whole time? The jacket thing?
Did I follow through?
Of course he did.
Little shoulders. You saw the result of the game, right? Of course I followed through. I mean, that was the ultimate follow through. But coming out, the Bucks the defense was incredible, man. I think coming into it, I think everybody thought high scoring game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody thought it was going to be something that would come down to the end, and I don't think anybody expected no touchdowns.
No,
not at all.
But that was it. It was like the best kind of game to watch as a fan because you were never nervous. It was all excitement, which is probably why it ramped up so hard in the streets. It was just a slow build, There was.
I was going to ask you were never nervous. Like even going in the fourth quarter, 31-9 starting, you were not nervous at all.
No, I mean the defense was just swarming. You saw, and Patrick Mahomes. Maybe we'll talk about this more later, but he hit guys in the face twice in the end zone.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Wasn't one where he was like laying there laid flat out and he threw it?
Parallel. That's when it hit him in the face.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the meme
even make that
the guy from dodgeball?
Yeah.
What a throw though. What an athlete. He hits the guy in the face. What can you do?
I can't complain the way he played. Like I feel like he did absolutely everything. Although he could have made some adjustments, I feel like that's more on the coach, but he did everything he could do.
Right.
He didn't quit. He was playing hard to the end.
Yeah.
Man, that I don't understand that game. I don't understand it. I don't know. Like no adjust, or maybe they made all the adjustments they could and it just never clicked. You know what I mean? But I'm looking for shorter slants, like get a Tyreek, and they did it a couple times. Well, like more of that, more with the Edwards, more with the running backs, but every single play, drop back, spin left, spin right. Now he's 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
the whole game.
Time. He had no time in the pocket. He was constantly running away.
My boy,
100 yards.
I think
he ran 500 yards.
We're talking about the best players in the game. I forgot to mention who I thought, who should have been the best. It's Gronk.
Yeah.
Best receiver tight end in the game. No one put Gronk.
Man.
Last week we talked about it in their top end.
I know, like you said, he's usually good for one big play, but no, he played good.
Clutch.
My boy at work brought up a good point that like the Chiefs showed us this the whole season, and we just kind of many one possession wins, and they rely so much on big plays. Well, if you stop those big plays, I mean, they barely beat given he went out with a concussion, but they barely beat the Browns. So, I mean, like they kind of showed us this the whole time.
Yeah.
Still, I didn't expect it to go like that.
No. I expected a game in 35 to 32 or something.
Yeah, I think the over-under was like 56, and they didn't even – I think everybody bet the over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so question, Jordan, your boy Michael, did he go to the game?
Yeah, he did. Man,
did he actually go?
He went, man. There's no bigger Bucks fan than that guy. He woke up – I saw him tailgating at the stadium wearing like slippers. Like I think he woke up first thing in the morning, just rolled out to the stadium. Him and his dad have had season tickets for a while, and they go to every game. And their team, the team obviously isn't usually this good, but so they, I think they started. I don't know if you saw the ticket prices for the game. They skyrocketed, and then the day of the game and the night before, you could get tickets for half of what they were going for just a couple of days prior.
Interesting.
So I didn't talk to him, but I know that I think he probably went with the intention of spending whatever he needed to get in there. I mean, if there's one person you could handpick to go to a Bucs Super Bowl and have the best time ever, it's that guy. He's the biggest.
Yeah.
I was glad to see him go.
That's what's up. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
You mentioned
crazy. The night before it was supposed to pour down rain. and the rain like the night before in Tampa Bay was insane. And
Yeah.
the day of, perfect weather.
Perfect.
Yeah, Tom's time to shine.
You
What were you
mentioned
about to say,
Marcus. I said you mentioned it, Marcus. That's like why the Dolphins might draft that left tackle at number 3. Like, how important was Eric Fisher being out?
Yeah, man. I mean, that dude got beat almost every single play. Like, I was thinking maybe put Kelsey over there. Give someone with a little more agility, man. He was getting beat. That's a joke, obviously, but every single play, it was insane. But yeah, I mean, it's not the sexy pick, but now it makes sense why they go so high in the draft
because they could get to Mahomes without blitzing. Like, they're
neutralize him,
getting to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes it even harder for him.
Right.
So you guys see the comments today. Nothing real pressing, but the stuff with Russ Wilson says he's tired of getting hit. It showed his stats how many times you guys.
Yeah,
he wants
hit.
more input on decision making, and he didn't say he wants to leave, but he's like, yeah, I'm sure they've been taking calls. So y'all see a situation where he's not in Seattle next year?
No,
I can't see it.
No, unless it's Deshaun Watson, unless they do that like straight up. But no way.
First of all, just for the money too, man. His contract is I don't know the number, like 39. It's something crazy. So it'd be hard for anybody to make that move.
Yeah,
I don't even see what you're talking about. Russell Wilson was complaining he's getting hit too much.
Yeah, it's exactly what he said. He's tired of getting hit.
Yeah, they put the numbers up. I can't remember what they were. Like how many times he's been hit. It's ridiculous.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now.
I gotta turn some sports on, y'all. I just got a notification. James Harden, we gotta save this. James Harden gets animated, confronts DeAndre Jordan about defense.
Really?
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? Like James Harden
talking about defense.
I'm just surprised.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I see the update too.
Yeah. Threw me off my whole thing. What else we got? Let me get back into this.
You see this? This is a headline here. It says Brandon Marshall says Russell Wilson is trying to figure out a classy way to leave the Seahawks.
Ooh. This is going to be the craziest offseason with quarterbacks ever. I mean, it's already started with Stafford. This is going to be nuts.
Well, that's going to make it even crazier because, I mean, that trade alone, like.
And the Cowboys.
Corey, off the Cowboys dome right now, where's Wilson? What number is he in quarterbacks?
Wait, what?
Off the top of your dome right now, where do you rank Russell Wilson in your top 10 quarterbacks?
Top 10?
Yeah, where?
He's top 5.
Okay.
Top 5. Top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, I think.
Is Deshaun top 5?
Huh?
Is Deshaun top 5?
Brady, Rodgers, Childs.
Yeah, he definitely had a top 5 year.
I guess it'd be like Brady, Rodgers.
Next year, I think he's top 5.
You got Mahomes. Josh Allen, Rodgers.
Sean Watson. Brady not top 5 anymore?
No.
Guys. Oh, I'm bringing my boy down as an underdog now again. I'm
just asking.
You don't want to
asking.
Let's just rank quarterbacks under under 40.
Yeah, there we go. I
mean, Brady's gonna do what Brady does. He's not putting up those top 5 numbers still, but he still wins.
It's crazy how the dude wins.
I'm not knocking him by not putting him in my top 5 right now.
Yeah.
You gotta want to go like I said in the message, like these people like Ndamukong Suh and guys like that are at the tail end of their career, still have some in the tank. You got to think like I want to go play with Brady. He's going to give me a chance to get a ring.
Yeah, you see the NFL kind of shaping up a little bit more like the NBA now, right?
Yeah,
it is. That's such an interesting dynamic, man, because you like the player empowerment. You have a favorite player. I wish Melo would have joined one of these bandwagons when he had more to contribute. But at the same time, it's like, if you're a fan of a franchise, if you're Michael, someone who's born, like, that sucks, dude. Well, not for him currently, obviously, but someone can just up and leave. And, like, what it takes the fans out of the equation, like, if you're a fan of a home team. But it is what it is.
You can argue that, though. I mean, you look at the Raptors with Kawhi, right? When were they going to win if they didn't get him?
Yeah.
So it helps the fans too. It's
that one and done move.
Oh, yeah, it helps.
It just depends.
It helps them where they're going, but Spurs have dived ever since. I mean, they're super mediocre.
And it depends on who you're a fan of, because you're a fan of teams like Lakers, Celtics. They're probably always going to be able to get players.
They're always going to bounce back. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I saw Gruden's trying to shop Carr for Watson. He's trying to send Derek down to where his brother played down in Houston.
That I like. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it if I'm a Raiders fan, right?
Houston, not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean this for like Watson. Yeah, not – sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but at some point, Houston's got to do something because, like, if he wants to go, he's going to go. You know what I mean? Unless you
Carr, who else goes?
Unless you call his bluff.
First-round picks, how many? Like,
yeah.
It's like you're trading
Carr, Mariota. I want everybody.
Yeah. Like, who do you even want off the Raiders in that trade? Like,
I don't know what kind of draft picks they got, but they're going to want a lot of picks.
Yeah.
Yo, before we move off the Super Bowl, like, can we talk about halftime? Like, Marcus, I don't feel like you dug it as much as I dug halftime.
I like the performance when he was spinning all around. That's creative. But, I guess it just wasn't the tracks. Like, if I was going to go to the weekend, like, Essentials playlist on Apple, I'd probably skip the majority of those songs. So it's just the pop ones.
Yeah.
And even Earned It. I've sung that 1 million times. I don't know if that's a song I want to watch, like, during the Super Bowl when I'm trying to bounce. You know what I mean? But otherwise, I mean, I didn't have the sound thing. Corey said he sounded bad. I didn't get that on my end. I just thought it was
like I heard people complaining about it.
I did too.
It needed to be louder or something. I don't know. It just the sound was, I don't know. This didn't sound right.
What'd you think, Jordan?
I mean, I kind of told you what I was gonna think before he even played. I just
he did.
The weekend. Yeah, I don't have any of his songs on my phone. If one of his does come on, I usually just skip forward. I don't know. He put like he just it's just not. It's I like if it picks me up. I guess I like the club bangers or or the house music or something. And I feel like he's playing baby making music out there at halftime.
He didn't play the bangers, man. But it's like you can't because Heath mentioned it last time. Those don't translate well to a wide audience of people. So.
Yeah.
What I'll say is I like the visual medium he created. Like, no one's ever done that in the Super Bowl. Like, it was a weird, different visual medium. Like, it wasn't just somebody on stage. Like, he tried to do like a show.
I didn't understand. Yeah. What's up with the diapers on the head?
He tries to make a point
something to do with the story. The story he's been going with the whole bandage on his face and it looked like the surgery or whatever. I don't know. I haven't been following it.
He's an
apparently. Something to do with that.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what they were wearing on their heads the whole time. But he can definitely sing, that's for sure. The guy's got some talent. Like he can sing, but his music's not really for me.
So let's get into this Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady debate. Like, is that like over for? I mean, is that more like a LeBron Jordan? To me, Patrick Mahomes is the most talented quarterback I've ever seen play, talent-wise. I don't think you can deny that, right?
I mean, what I hate, Stephen A. Like, you think Patrick Mahomes woke up today and is like, oh no, now I'll never be the GOAT. I'm like, to some extent, this dude got paid $500 million. He's going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Why do I feel the need the next day when he's already down to do a whole debate and knock him from being the GOAT? I just really don't care. I bet he doesn't care. And he's still got a long career left. He's still got plenty of amazing feats that he could accomplish. Who says he doesn't get 7 rings? You know what I mean? He's got time, so it's hard to say that right now.
He needs to come back next year and beat Tom in the Super Bowl.
Someone said that. I saw that.
It's possible.
It is.
Bucks are going back. I don't even think we have to play regular season next year.
No. Oh, I got something for you. I saw, and this is obviously someone from New Orleans, very petty. They said the only way we can cheapen this Super Bowl for the Bucks is if the Saints come back and win it next year with Jameis or something like that. And I don't know what makes you think that with everything going on, how that crosses your mind, but I'm not mad at it.
I'll tell you, as a Bucks fan, there would be nothing worse than losing to Jameis Winston in the playoffs with Tom. There'd be absolutely nothing worse that could ever happen.
I like how Tom was just like, I'll be back. There was just like no ifs, like there was no thought in his mind. Yeah, we're doing this again.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die on the field.
Well, I got a question for you guys. I've always enjoyed his post game videos, always a rap song. And then I saw that he played he did a picture and had the 50 Cent men wish death upon me. Yeah. So what I need to know is Tom that brilliant, or who's setting this up for him? Is it really Tom?
I think it's Tom.
I want to know how much input he has. Was he like, did he have that song ready to go? Like, if I win, I'm pressing fucking send right now.
I feel like he's the type of person that had it ready. Yeah.
I don't know.
What did he do?
It was clever.
Oh, he had a whole story. Like after the Super Bowl, he had a whole line of stories on his Instagram where it's all like rap songs. It was like different pictures. And like on one of his, he put the Mini Men song from 50 Cent. That's like Mini Men.
That's when he was holding the trophy up, right?
Upon me. That's good.
Love that. Tom's not doing that.
I was like, this Tom. Is he doing that with his MAGA hat in the back? Is he just listening to 50 Cent?
Tom's not doing none of that. He's just winning championships and paying people to post on his Instagram. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't. You got the GOAT quarterback. You think he's thinking that through? I feel like he's got somebody on payroll.
I'm with Corey. I think he might.
Tom, if you see this, we need to know.
Yeah.
If it is, either way, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Another big win. I thought the best Super Bowl commercial wasn't the commercial of the Super Bowl. I thought it was that T-Mobile commercial with Rob and Gronk. Did you guys see that? You guys didn't see that?
I did.
No,
I missed quite a few of the commercials.
It wasn't on the Super Bowl. They released it before the Super Bowl. That was kind of like their pitch to get more people to watch it. They said this ad won't be shown at the Super Bowl. And It was Gronk talking to Tom. You guys?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The connection was spotty. The message came through different. It was. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who wasn't there another one?
There was another one like that with Adam Levine.
Yeah, Adam Levine. Oh, and Blake Shelton.
I saw that one. I saw that one.
Yeah. I missed that one.
I didn't see a lot of commercials that I really liked this year.
You didn't dig the Drake and State Farm?
No, that was great. I was going to say that.
They played that like 20 times.
Yeah, the best advertisement. Well, there was two best advertisements. I thought one was you see the sign guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. And the probably the best advertisement was the streaker.
Yeah.
That was good.
I wonder if that was really true that he bet on those odds, because if so, that's brilliant.
Here, I got some inside scoop for you guys. So, I got a text message a couple of days before the Super Bowl saying, if you can find a way to bet that there'll be a streaker on the field, you need to do it for as much money as you can.
Wow.
I didn't place any wagers or get any action, but that person is from South Florida, and that person they planned it out. The shirt he was wearing is like a friend of his. It's like a pornography website that so they had it all planned out. They planned this out for a while. They put the bet in on Bravado.
Yeah, and
normal. I don't think normal people take streaker bets. I think that's like a random prop.
It's just like
on there. Prop. Yeah. But can you see like some drunk dudes be like, yo, if I go naked on the field, it's gonna pay for my Super Bowl ticket and I'm gonna make money.
For sure.
Yeah, a lot of money.
A lot of money. So supposedly he made like
370 something.
Yeah, bet 50, won 300 something. That's sick. Would you do it? Would you streak on the field in the thong thing that he was wearing for $300,000 profit?
If I got guaranteed money, yes.
Yes.
Marcus,
I would have went butt naked. So.
The Super Bowl is in LA next year. We might need to figure out how to make it happen, Marcus.
Hey, for real.
Come on, Marcus.
I just want to get to the Super Bowl, and I can't go out like that. I can't let all my good deeds and diversity.
I'll do it.
And that's how I go out. It'd be all for nothing.
I'll do it.
So we got 2 in. Marcus is out. I mean, I'm in.
I'm a damn military officer, guys. I can't conduct myself that way on purpose, okay?
Okay. Well, when the camera's off, recording's off, we'll talk about it.
A couple of them zombies in me,
Did y'all see, did y'all think of anything of Andy Reid calling those timeouts at the end of the first half and letting the Bucs actually score that touchdown? Did y'all see anything wrong with that?
No, thought he was going to get the ball back with a chance to score, so, I get it.
It's tough because you were mentioning earlier the Chiefs score so fast, right? So he's thinking if he can get the ball for, 10, 15 seconds, he's got a chance of getting something on the board.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't really blame him for it. Just, he got time.
That was the Mike Evans passing interference call. He definitely wasn't expecting that. The one where he kind of like flopped a little bit.
Yeah.
Ball wasn't catchable, but I mean, it was
like 20 yards.
So I'm not mad at the call.
Yeah.
He did trip him.
He did. It wasn't.
I don't think defensive backs are so. I think Tony Romo kept calling them sticky. He was like, "These guys stick to you. They have their hands on you the whole time. They're going to get called for it if that's how the refs call it." And they called it all night. I did like Tony Romo way more than Joe Buck calling the game. I love
listening to Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Tony Romo is just like telling you exactly what's happening and why it's happening. He's the best.
Yeah,
he's the best announcer they got. It just
finally made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
your Cowboy quarterback.
Yeah, he finally made it. Yeah.
That's finally made it. Corey, have you given up on Dak, man? You want him out?
No.
You want somebody else? Or?
I mean, I'll take somebody else if it's like Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson now. But I'm not giving up on Dak. I mean,
I said Russell Wilson, I can see, but I mean, he was having a hell of a year before he went down. I mean, when he was balling, unfortunately, was before the defense figured it out. But I thought he looked great, and usually I don't think he does. They had a high-powered offense, like they were putting up points.
And I'm just curious how. I'm always skeptical about people coming back from injuries, how they're going to do. How easy is it for him to get re-injured and all that stuff? So I ain't giving up on him. I like Dak, but I will take Watson over Dak. But it's not going to happen, so I'll stick with Dak, I guess. But they didn't put him in the hype video or something. I heard everybody talking about.
Yeah.
Man, so does that mean something?
Trying to get him to increase those recovery efforts over there and rehabs.
Why does what time some insurance companies should have gotten Tom Brady immediately in a commercial because he just beat State Farm's both of their quarterbacks. So like Geico, somebody should have just got Tom Brady immediately in a commercial.
That's creative.
Does he do a lot of that stuff?
What?
So does he do a lot of those type of like commercials?
No, he doesn't do any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom don't need to.
Yeah, his wife makes more money than him. Like he doesn't even need money. Like it's crazy.
TB12. He sells. He has like a vegan meal prep thing. He sells. He sells like some workout equipment and stuff. I think the TB12 meals sell a lot. To be honest,
he has like a whole like gym type thing. The TB12 gym.
Yeah, that's been his thing. That's also what makes me think that he's not posting on his Instagram too.
I still don't know if Tom Brady's getting me excited to get in the gym. He's excited maybe for like preservation of body, maybe like a good yoga video, but I don't see him like I'm about to go hit these weights right now, like TV.
You don't want to know what the secret is to championships, Marcus.
It's probably through a good yoga video. Is that what?
I don't think I'm going to be competing for any championships.
Well, not with that, you won't, and not without the TB12 meals, you won't either. All right,
you're right.
Yeah, anything else football related, Marcus?
Football related? No, man.
Man, we ain't gonna have much football to talk about.
No,
I mean,
I feel like
maybe with all these moves,
maybe
maybe
a lot
with
of
trades
and stuff.
Yeah, stuff will start to pop off.
LaShawn McCoy got back-to-back. I didn't realize this back-to-back
Super
Bowl rings without taking a snap.
Yeah, I
he
saw
didn't play
that.
a single snap.
What a way to do it!
Yeah.
No work involved. Just give me the ring.
Locker room presence.
Yep.
He did all his work in Philly, and then he just went and got him a couple Super Bowls without even playing.
Thought it was dope how.
I am happy.
Go ahead, you got it.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say how Antonio Brown. How Antonio Brown got all emotional because he got that $1 million bonus for winning the Super Bowl. Like, and he like thanked Tom Brady for like Tom. He lived in Tom Brady's house. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Can I go back and say best player in the game? Wait till you see AB next year.
Look good. I mean,
they're going to be better next year. I think because you didn't have the camp before and all that stuff to prepare with all these new players. Then you got AB.
I don't know if we're losing anybody.
Gronk, Fournette, all new.
Yeah,
I saw Mike Evans came out. Mike Evans said he would restructure his contract to help keep some of those guys there. That's that Brady style. I was gonna say I'm happy for obviously fantasy. You follow people, and I've had Fournette like the last 2 seasons. I like Fournette, and he got waived. Did him wrong, and for him to come, I'm not gonna say did him wrong, counted him out. We'll say for him to come balling out in the playoffs like that, that's dope.
Playoff Lenny might be a good early pick next year's fantasy. This year he was bad, but like you saw him in the playoffs, he was running hard. Every play he was running somebody over.
That's disrespectful the way they do it.
Yeah, just getting mushing guys. But yeah, he might be a good early pick next year fantasy football.
We'll have to get a solely dope fantasy football league with all our guests.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Probably losing that one too.
I came in 4th place in my league. You might as well come in last. Like one out of the money.
No, there's a difference.
Oh, we don't have a last place toilet bowl thing. But yeah, 4th place, like first loser.
I got a question. I had already one of the things for our league is that the champ gets to pick the loser's name for the following season.
I like that.
But I had already changed my name to the Bad News Boyd. So I'm like, is there anything that's going to be worse than that anyway? Did I just get ahead of this, earlier this season?
Oh, no, he'll come up with something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it was me, I'd come up with something, Marcus. If it was I'll definitely come up with something.
All right. You ready to get in this basketball talk? I want to talk
about –
Yeah,
man.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say, do we need to talk about James Harden and his preaching on defense already? Like what?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I see that I need to turn it on.
Sounds like they all need to talk since they're the worst defensive team right now. It's like they all need to.
Have you ever watched a game with James Harden and said, wow, what a great defensive effort out of James?
I think when he was on the Thunder, he was actually I think when those early days, he was actually one of the better defenders, but things change. I will say this is they've gone through every time they started to get it together. Then you saw the weird shit with KD where he couldn't start a game. Then he got in the game. Then they pulled him and he had to sit out the next couple. So they still haven't played that many games together. So they'll be all right.
And the East is starting to just look bad. The number 5 seed is 12-12. Everybody else has got a losing record.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
James Harden has 4 blocks right now, so I guess he's playing some defense. Maybe.
What am I talking about?
He gets 4 blocks, and now he's just yelling at everybody else.
Yes.
They're losing to the Pistons.
You saw me playing defense just now, right?
Yeah. I got 4 block shots. You don't have any?
Y'all remember when I think a lot of us picked Luka to win MVP this year? What's going on, man?
I picked Steph Curry. That's why I did not pick Luka.
The Mavericks look bad.
Yeah, they don't look great. And he's been kind of, I don't know if I sent y'all a picture where he's ripping his jersey and shit off. Imagine if a Westbrook did that in the middle of a game, ripped his jersey in half. I get you're frustrated, but that's not a good look, man.
D Rose, Knicks?
Because he's frustrated he can't really dunk that well,
that might be it.
See Luka play, his verticals. I'd be frustrated too.
It's not impressive. Vertical's not impressive.
No, it's not.
No.
Marcus, I think it's just because Melo was there. A lot of times I associate you as a Knicks. I know you're not. I think it's just because Melo was there, but D Rose back to the Knicks. What'd you think about that?
The first thing I thought was man, I think it's cool for D Rose, right? To be at this point in his career, and he got traded for Dennis Smith Jr. So I'm wait, who's off here? Is this an indictment on how good D Rose still is, or what happened to Dennis Smith Jr.? He was a superstar his first couple years. So I'm glad to see him playing back at a high level, man, because he was at the top of the top, and his fall had nothing to do with ability. He was just super unfortunate with injury. So. Happy for him. And the Knicks, man, they look all right, man. They're competing with everybody.
He's back with Tom Thibodeau, and that's kind of who ran him in the ground,
Yeah. I never really heard his feelings on that. If he had any ill will, though. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
We talk about Miami Heat. What's going on with them? 9-14.
Yeah, 3-7 in the last
3-7 in the last 10 games.
They're kind of they haven't all been on the court a lot either, though.
Yeah. 6 and 7 at home.
They're up 2 right now at halftime.
Good thing they got that Heat culture keeping them
Yeah.
without Harden. That'll.
A lot of people
Not
actually
very-
thought that was a fluke out of them. They didn't.
I thought it was a fluke.
Yeah. I don't know if I can even just mention Heat culture right now, you know? Like I can't even back it up.
But yeah, I think
I still don't know what it really is. Like it's one of those things that you hear, you're like, yeah, Heat culture. Like, was that when LeBron came in and 6, 7, they're all no, there's no Heat culture,
No,
man.
well, I
They win.
think like LeBron didn't fit in with the Heat culture. Like LeBron kind of like went against it as well, supposedly.
What was the Heat culture? I'm thinking like there was such a span of like they're just all right. Like I don't understand that.
You know what? I'm gonna look into it and I'll get back to it.
I'm looking into it right now.
It might have them without a superstar called James Harden right now.
Yeah, it for sure does.
It says Udonis Haslam and Alonzo Mourning and Dwayne Wade coined it to describe the team like a while ago. I think that culture might be a little outdated. I don't know.
When I think of it, I think it is like dog, like scrappy, like dog type mentality. Like
Is that what they're known for?
Pat Riley like had those guys like in shape and things like that. Like there was no like not being in shape and stuff like that.
kind of like the Patriot way, I guess, but for basketball.
Or like Alabama football culture. But but not, we're talking about the Heat here.
Yeah, I get it, man. It's cool to have those monikers, but I think it's silly to think they shouldn't at least, and they probably did try for James Harden because who knows, they can turn it back around, but look like they're missing somebody. But now that I think about it, speaking of missing somebody, I don't know if I texted to y'all about the Celtics saying that execs don't know what it is, but they want to make a big splash either for another wing player or a big guy. I would think that they're good on the wing players, considering they have 2 of the best in the league.
Yeah.
But I mean, Daniel Tice he's good, but like, of course, they can get an upgrade at the big guy position.
Yeah, for
maybe
sure. I mean,
even point guard.
Yeah.
Maybe point guard.
What happened to Kemba, man? What happened to him?
Well, you know how sometimes they say, and I don't know if this is the case, I like Kemba, but you know how they say, oh, that guy's putting up 25 a game, but somebody's got to score those points on the bad team.
Right.
Now he's on a good team and he's a lot less efficient. So I hope he turns that around, but he hasn't looked good the entirety of his time in Boston to me.
Yeah.
They could have just kept Rozier and been a lot less money.
Right. Got anything on that, Corey?
I agree with that. I would have actually kept Rozier. Less money, I think he would have been more helpful playing his role than Kemba trying to do whatever he's doing.
But they've needed the Kemba that you saw in Charlotte, though. In the playoffs. So, at that time, it wasn't a bad move because you're thinking he's going to do in Boston what he did in Charlotte, but that just hasn't been the case. So, I don't know.
Is he a more ball dominant? Is he like a ball dominant more type of player though? Does he need the ball a lot?
I don't think so. I mean, I think what some people are saying is like he's one of the guys who he thought the season was going to start later, so he got that stem cell injection or something like that. So they're saying he might still be getting his legs back. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for like another month or two.
We're in February now. You should have your legs back now.
Well, remember he missed the first month though.
Yeah.
Charlotte looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Ball to Bridges, man. That's becoming a thing.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're fun, dude.
Then Malik Monk get balling.
I forgot all about Malik Monk.
Yeah.
Isn't he from the Boot Hill?
He's from Arkansas.
Okay.
I watched him play in high school here in Jonesboro, at Jonesboro High School. That man had like 5 points at halftime and came out and scored 35 in the second half. Wouldn't miss nothing. I was like, he's good. I was disappointed in the first half. I was like, what is this? No, he was really good in high school and college. But he's been balling here lately too.
Well, y'all see what I'm repping. Remember beginning of the season, Corey, you told me, hey, Right now, the Pelicans are in third place. Write it down now because it went very south quick. But now back on this 3-game winning streak.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Going for the fourth tonight.
They're only 2 games out of 6th place.
Yeah.
And 2 games off being 500.
Yeah. That's what they need. Really, the biggest, man, Lonzo's been playing very well since the trade talk started. He's been balling ever since. So if they can get that Lonzo and how Bledsoe's been playing, they can be a lot better. Zion's defense is picked up. They've looked a lot better. So I don't know.
Either of you guys ready to call the Jazz contenders or not?
I think, did they get out of the first round last year? No, right? They lost to
Denver.
Maybe this year they could be out of the first round team. I don't know when it comes down to playing like the Clippers or the Lakers or I don't know, man.
I mean, they did blow a 3-1 lead to Denver. That's when Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray were going at it, man. They were both scoring 50. I think they can. I can't see them winning a championship. Not with the Lakers and Clippers.
19-5.
Yeah, they look good. They're gelling. I think Mike Conley's playing like a little better this year, kind of fitting in better. So who knows?
I don't know. Maybe Donovan Mitchell's just mad about the Shaq comments.
Yeah, we never talked about that. How Shaq is going all these young kids.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's up with Shaq?
I don't dig it. And I heard him say somebody's like you hating. He's I'm too great of a player to be hating. Nah, that's kind of corny, dude. Like relax.
Man, Shaq was lazy. Like he was dominant, but man didn't put in no work. That's why Kobe was always mad at him because he was lazy.
And then he went to the.
It was like if you actually work, like what you say?
I said, then he went to the Heat. That Heat culture, huh?
Yeah.
But no, Jordan, if you missed it, he's been calling players out, and the worst one was it was after Donovan Mitchell dropped like 35 in a win, and he did his post-game conference, and Shaq was like, "Hey, I made some comments at halftime. I wanted you to see him." And he was like, I told you I don't think you – what do you say, like that killer instinct or something to win?
Yeah, something like that.
And he was like, all right. Like, you know, how the fuck are you supposed to respond to that? Like, on camera. Like, I just won the game. Well, say that when I'm playing, like, not that well. So
that's weird. Back his comments to him?
He, like, said it. He was like, I wanted you to hear it. This is what I said. And it was like on the spot. And he was just like, all right.
So here's maybe what he was trying to do. I don't know. Guy played with Kobe, right? You say something like that to Kobe's gonna be like, yeah, well, we'll see about that. You know, maybe he was just trying to test the guy, see how he would respond to.
He's been talking a lot of trash.
He's not doing it in like an endearing way. He's not like he's not trying to get the best out of people.
Shaq's just old and salty.
Yeah.
And let's remember, saying that to Kobe got him shipped out to Miami, so it didn't work that time either.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe this is the problem then. So Shaq, his whole life has always been the number 2 guy on his team, right? And now everybody likes Charles Barkley more than they like Shaq too. So he's just so salty that he's always number 2 on whatever team he's on.
Oh, Shaq's number 4 on that team. He can go off that panel.
Yeah, you would Shaq off that table.
To be fair,
I'm not getting rid of Ernie.
Let's not forget, in that 3-peat, Shaq was the Finals MVP in all 3 of them.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is 2 separate things from you now just like obliterating players in their prime playing well. You know what I mean? Like that's silly. Yeah. If that's his justification, and I'm talking about on the panel. He's the 4th worst host.
For sure.
Yeah, him and Chuck are funny though.
Yeah. But he's always so mad. Like Chuck's always like he's so easy to make mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then he starts talking about his rings, championship.
What did
every time?
What did Kevin Garnett say? He said something about players that 20 years ago couldn't make it. Like Kevin Garnett, you played 20 years ago.
He was in the league 20 years ago.
He said he specified guards though, right?
Yeah, he did.
He said
Kevin Durant could play in this NBA, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, he'd be like the prototype in this NBA.
Yeah.
Bam, Anthony Davis, like he would fit right in. He meant guards.
Yeah.
He said they're creative. They too much sauce or something like that. Like what he said.
So was Jordan not a guard 20 years ago?
He'd have to specify. Are we talking point guard, shooting guard? I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're gonna put Jordan with the rest of the bunch.
Yeah, I don't
remember how you always
I'm sure
remember you
like
make fun of the
Stockton.
guys guarding Jordan? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
You always make
for
fun of
sure.
those guys.
I think he's referring to just specific guys.
So
Of
is he
course,
like
there's some that can play in any era. They're just that good.
Yeah.
so guys like John Stockton maybe?
Exactly what I was thinking, actually.
I don't know, John Stock. He's what I thought of like when you said like a pure point guard. You know what I mean? Like he's not putting up numbers.
Right.
Assist. Maybe even like I'm thinking like remember like Mark Jackson was like one of those like he's a slower, shiftier one. And I mean Luka's like the only one of that player that's making it happen where you're like not as athletic as everybody else but making it work. But you got to be exceptional, man.
I think that's kind of hard to say though, because those guys at that when they were playing in that era, they weren't taught to shoot the ball like the guys are shooting it these days. You know what I'm saying?
Different
Coaches
leagues.
weren't playing that back
Yeah.
then. So you can't like in guys like Mark Jackson and Stockton who could.
Oh, that was getting good too.
That was a good point. You were making a good point about what was he saying, Marcus? All-time
We were
players.
talking about how Mark Jackson, how they should. I think you were about to defend those older players that they could,
Yeah.
you know.
All right, so I mean, those guys, if they were just chucking up threes from the NBA logo, their coach was yanking them out of the game back then. Like that was
True.
not. They're playing. You know, that was when the big guy dominated. Like they were trying to get the ball down low. Karl Malone playing the. You know, they were trying to get the ball. Like there wasn't a game. So nowadays, I think you get them the opportunity to shoot. Guys like Mark Jackson shot at a high percentage. John Stockton can shoot it too. They could put up points too. I think it's just people always say that as games evolve. Like I don't know.
I bring it up to make a point. Like people say how good of a shooter Larry Bird was. The most threes he ever made in a season was like 90,
Yeah.
like 88. And then like I feel like the Joker's making 93s. You know what I mean? Like big guys are making 93s. It's just a different game.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I
But
agree.
I will say the athletes now are far superior to the athletes back then. You can't deny that.
Well, and training is just taken very differently, man. Like the way the technology they have. I mean, look how Kevin Durant. People are playing after these serious injuries.
Achilles, yeah.
Like that goes into play to some extent. You know what I mean? And so, but yeah, different game, man. Much more bouncy and athletic.
What's
So
next?
let me see. What other teams we got, man? Who else is looking good? Cleveland's still looking good in a lot of games. Detroit's, but there's some weird teams that are like competing with teams. Detroit's like losing them all, but they give everybody problems. It seems like they play. You know what I mean? Like there's some weird teams out here.
Where the Raptors are at 8 right now, weren't they way down there last time we discussed this? Because we were talking about them.
Yeah, they're 6-4 in their last 10.
Yeah, they're
who did they have? You know what I mean? Who did they have come playoff time that's going to carry the game for them?
Well, that's good that Corey brought that up because as of today, there's like stuff surfacing that like some of the organization in Toronto feels that they should trade Kyle Lowry to get more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know what you would get for a Lowry, but that could be if you want to load up, on what they do these days, picks and young talent. You know what I mean? Kind of start that. Rebuild a little bit because I don't know if Siakam is that guy like they thought he was going to be. So I don't know.
The Warriors, I mean, they're 12-12, and it's a long time to go, but they're gonna fight to make the playoffs. I think the Warriors.
I think so. The way the season is looking, and Curry like actually looking like he's in MVP form. It's just going to be a matter of Draymond staying healthy. Wiseman continue to develop, but yeah, they can compete, man. Because Wiggins is doing his thing. Oubre, what he dropped 40 the other,
40?
What I mean? Like,
what he had 7 threes?
Yeah,
probably doubled his yearly total with that one, didn't he?
Yeah,
because he was struggling at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
forgot about old Van Fleet.
Yeah,
he's their leading scorer. He's also shooting 90% from the free throw line.
Yeah, he's
balling.
balling.
Know that. Yeah,
he's balling.
What did he score the other day? 53.
Yeah, he's the first undrafted player to ever score 50 plus.
Yeah, he's been balling.
What happened to the Hawks? What are they looking like these days?
You trying to get back?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on the computer.
All right, I saw it pop up. Just making sure before I clicked it.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, what the? Oh. There's two of you.
Much better.
Hawks, 11 and 12. They're sitting at number 7. I like talking about all this, but then again, I'm just like, let's get to the playoffs. It's going to come down to like 4 to 6 teams tops.
When you get past the All-Star break,
yeah,
that's when it gets really good.
Well, I mean, I think for the East is interesting. Like, I mean, I think when the season started, you would have thought that he would have been one of those teams, but they're not. So,
yeah.
And then it's a matter of like how good are the Clippers going to keep getting. And so it's like there's some storylines, and then I'm just interested in those like bottom seed teams that you didn't even think were going to make the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like how good Cleveland still looks. You know what I mean? Like are those teams going to keep being good throughout the season? But yeah, you know, during these COVID times,
playoff P.
Is playoff P a thing, man?
I gotta see playoff P, man. You saw the thing with Charles Barkley. He's like, they don't call me championship Chuck.
Championship Chuck. See, now, if you're gonna be salty, at least be funny about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's hilarious.
He's demeaning to himself as well. Yeah, shake them.
Yeah. Championship Chuck.
I know. I'm with you. The regular season in the NBA is kind of a drag. I mean, like, you know, like who the top teams are going to be. The bottom seeds, like, you know, those are always good, but it's like in the NBA, those teams aren't going to come up. They need to like go out and get a good player. You know, like you don't see a lot of NBA teams winning championships with homegrown talent. You know, it's
the only thing is a lot of times now it's like, especially with COVID, there's like a COVID diagnosis or an injury away from competing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because who would have thought the Raptors would have beat the Warriors that year? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the most interesting thing, like I said, the bottom seed teams, because then it gets into like, who can upset, you know, like the Clippers in the first round, or like, can somebody accidentally beat the Lakers if they have one of those? So, but I get it. It is, at least it's a shortened season this year, you know, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, why am I doing these Donald Trump hands? Gross. What is
it's a big list.
Cut these things off, man.
You got any shoe talk?
Man, first of all, I just got to know, I've been itching to buy some shoes. Anybody cost anything since we spoke last?
I got those Super Bowl Jordans. I landed those. They're going to be in tomorrow.
Man, I'm going on 2 months without a shoe purchase.
I don't even know that's possible, man.
I am itching, but I want to make sure it's something I really want before I buy it.
Good for you, man.
Trying to be smart. Trying to be smart.
What kind of shoes we got in this year? What size? I mean, what size? I know Marcus and I could trade. We got same size shoes here.
I got a smaller foot.
That's a tongue twister right there.
11 and a half, 12. I'll buy anything from 11 to a 12.
I'm 10 or 10 to 10 and a half.
I was really hoping those Jordans would skyrocket up, you know, after Tampa Bay won, but they haven't. You know, they're only like $50 over resale right now.
What size you get those in?
11 and a half.
Yeah, I can't see a pair like the low. People hate on those, like the lows, and like it's kind of like your boy. Anything that wasn't one of, unless it's like some type of crazy collab.
Like with
people hate on mid.
Or something,
They hate on mids. They hate on low. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Who knows? The Spider-Man ones didn't have a ton of hype going in, and then they skyrocketed after the fact. So you never know.
Yeah.
I didn't. Travis Scott wear some olive colored dunks the other day or something, and then the resale price just went up to like 2,000 plus.
I can see it. I
think that's what happened. There's a picture of him in a pair of them, and that resale went up to like $2,000.
You guys ever resell your shoes?
I got some shoes I want to try to sell, but they're not nothing crazy. Like,
no,
you know, like a big profit.
I look at it too. I look at the resale value of the shoes. I'm like, I would never sell. You know, I don't know if I ever would. It's like,
so like I've resold shoes, but I've never bought shoes to resell, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
With the intent, you never bought.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Maybe
never tried to flip them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
maybe I'm just an idiot for missing out a lot of money, but yeah, I actually like shoes, man. So, and I've never got other I guess in my Kevin Durant's. I guess like some of the KDs that I could make a good amount off of, or maybe the Space Jam. I don't know. I want them though. What does that do? What good does that do me?
You're gonna use that money to buy more shoes.
Yeah, exactly. So I was gonna post something the other day, but then luckily I looked it up. I thought they were releasing these. You see the Barack Obama Hyper Dunks?
Yeah.
So I was just scrolling. I was like, hell yeah, I'm about to get rid of one of these kids for these. And then I was like, oh, they're not just like selling those. It's just that one pair for like what $25,000. So
wow.
I was sad. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, you ruined my life when you pointed out to me that the weekend Jordans weren't actually a thing. I was like, I'm about to get these no matter what. These weekend Jordans. Then you was like, Heath, it says what if. I was like, fuck.
I was wondering if you missed that.
I did. I was at work. I was at work. I was just scrolling. I was like, buying these. Done.
You even put a limit. He's like, 500 is my cap. I was like, he's playing this out for shoes that I don't think are going to release. I got a question for y'all. Did y'all see when PJ Tucker, and I saw you actually wore him, he wore some of those low Converses. So Jordan, I don't know if you pay attention, PJ Tucker, he's like the sneakerhead king in the NBA. Like before.
Shoot, sneaker god.
Yeah, like now everybody does, but the last few seasons he's been doing it. And he posted about the Converse. Like, these are the one right here. Do you actually think he loves
the fuzzy ones that we were talking about last week?
No. They're it's the ones that Kelly Oubre always wears, I think. Just
These?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
My question is, we see how he wears shoes are always throwbacks. Do we really think he likes these Converse, or is it just some type of plug by Nike / Converse? Since Converse is owned by Nike.
I saw the pictures. It's got to be a plug.
I don't know. That's a tough question.
I don't know. I think you might like them.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find the picture that you just showed me somewhere so I can look at all the ones he had in there.
You got Instagram?
Man.
Yeah, but I don't have it pulled up.
All I know is I would pay big money for those Kobe Yeezys that he's been wearing. Those are fire.
He's got a whole new batch now. He just posted like these first look.
Yeah.
Oh, tired of this guy, man. Tired of him, dude.
So that's the first. Have you seen his new ones, Corey?
Oh, those are dope.
He's got a new one now too.
But which one?
Just posted them.
Yeah. I saw that today.
That's another thing I was going to ask y'all, man. You got these other brands are like, they're staying consistent with Converse signing, having the Ubres out there, and Puma having like a lot of players, even New Balance and all of them now. Can you see yourself rocking one of these other brands that you normally wouldn't, because they're actually starting to make some decent looking shoes?
If they had like they had like the right person to, like, you know what I mean, start it up. Sure.
And I think I answered it, because I would actually wear those pair of New Balances that I posted with the leopard print.
Yeah.
I would wear those. And
I
don't typically think I would say that, but I think
I got one. I got a pair of New Balance back here. You can see them right here. I ain't even worn them yet, though. Still got the.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shoestring, like the.
Got the bag still rocking. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't even worn them.
He wears it with the shoelace bag.
Yeah, I just wear it like this.
Keep it on there.
Be a new trend for sure.
I need to break those out sometime.
Yeah, I say I would purchase those shoes, but anytime I start scrolling around, I always talk myself into buying something else.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at them like, those are dope, but then these, and I always end up getting something else.
I'm on the prowl, man. I want something. It's been a while. But I guess this is good. I told myself, like, I didn't have, other than buying size shoes, my next purchase I had to have isn't until March. But I'm going full force for those UNC 4s. I gotta have those.
Are you prepared to pay resale for them if you have to?
No. I'm thinking like I'm talking. No.
Not having it.
Not at all. I'm hoping through the sneaker broker that when they do those slots they do, I'm trying to hop on one of those, man. I got a buddy that told me he has a chance of getting like 10 pair of the Carmines, he had paid for bots. And I never just heard somebody randomly say that. I'm like, oh, okay. So good luck to him. Y'all got any interest in getting those Carmine
like
6s?
Yeah,
I like them, but I don't know if I'm gonna try.
They're hyped up. Like the hype is real on those. Because
Yeah.
it's OG.
I mean, I know they haven't retroed them in a long time if they have it all. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like my girl for a long time was Oreo 6s. So like this is similar but with red. So it's a dope shoe. I think it's just due to how long it's been since they released. And another pair that Jordan actually wore. You know what I mean? People are digging that.
Yeah.
So it's a dope shoe.
I'm looking at them right now. I like the UNC 4. Those are dope.
Bro. Man, come on, man. Let me get those.
Those look sick. The Carmine 6s are I got so much red, man. it's like the easiest color to get in shoes. I need something different.
I typically want all the red too. I want them all.
Really?
I want.
Yeah,
I mean, I got a collection pretty much of just. I try to get all the
red
all red
shoes.
Jordans that released.
Yeah.
But those ones aren't like all red though. I want the when they had like the infrareds a couple of years ago. Like I want those. But yeah,
I got some infrareds recently, Marcus. Actually.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask. So
you don't want these leopard Air Force Ones?
Which ones?
These.
Are those the women ones?
I think they're women.
Yeah, I was actually gonna get, for the old lady. I think I might get her a pair of those.
They're dope.
Don't get me wrong. I'll wear them. They're dope.
Yeah,
they're like the digital ones, right? The digital or something like that. Kind of different. Yeah, they're dope.
Yeah,
so for you, for Corey,
I actually like the Blazer ones.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the ones that are dropping this week, right? I think they dropped this week.
Yeah, I got the snake skin and the leopard.
I need another pair of Blazers. I only have a low pair right now. I used to love wearing the mid Blazers.
I got like an olive green pair.
I used to have a Miami Dolphin color one. They're like all teal with the orange check. They're dope.
Wow.
Beat them things up. Beat them up.
What was you about to ask?
Yeah.
What's the next pair of shoes? Both you said you've been on a hiatus. You know what I mean? So what's the pair that you got on the calendar that you're gonna go for?
Man, I haven't even looked. I've only been looking at the sneaker app. I haven't looked that far out, so I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go for those cosmic ones when they come out. The blue green ones, the one you posted, the Cosmic Unity ones.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I love that shoe.
Yeah.
I like those. I like the space hippie color too. Damn, I want them all.
I might mess around and go for those Griffies. That's gonna be a game time decision.
Yeah,
Griffies, yeah.
That's gonna be one of those ones where I go for them and I get them and I tell Emily it was an accident. I didn't think I was gonna get them.
You like the Griffies, huh?
I do.
Interesting.
I got like a weird pair. Hang on.
Yeah, they are a little strange.
Why do I like these Future Beginnings?
I got this.
I love those.
I really like those.
I got this weird pair of Griffies from back in the Air Max. Those actual scale Mariner colors.
Yeah,
I was actually going to bring those up at some point. You remind me. I was having one of my boys reached out to me about those Delta Breeze I was wearing. And I was like, if you like these, like I'm digging those Future Beginnings. Those are dope.
Yeah, we talked about those. I like those a lot, actually.
Yeah,
I was just good with jeans. Like the way you had the Deltas the other day. Yeah. That was a good look.
I like the color. It's like a cream, white. I don't know what other color it is.
Go ahead and look them up, Jordan. Get you a pair.
What are you looking up now?
They call it Jordan Future Beginnings.
They got an Air Max look to them. They got a good Air Max look to them.
I'm telling you, the Jordan, like the non-Air Jordan shoes, he's killing it. He's coming up with some good stuff. Or they are. Not like he's in the lab himself. You ready to pull the trigger on some of them Currys yet, Heath?
No.
Off the Rescue app? You know what I'm saying?
You say Currys?
Yeah.
It's all Nike on Rescue.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's all Nike.
Shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was talking we didn't talk about Jordan signing Obi. Like, what do you think he's doing with that? Like, does he just see potential?
Yeah, potential in a big market, probably. You know what I mean?
He was my rookie of the year, man.
Yeah. I was going to say, I guess he could He's got RJ Barrett. I'm trying to think like of that move. Like you got Obi. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing it's the potential, and he's in a huge market. Like if he does well there, could be good. It was surprising at this time though. Like you said, with his averaging, what that guy's post like 12 minutes a game.
12 minutes a game, yeah.